Hello, hello, yo. What is up? How are we doing today? Welcome, welcome. I think some bacon cut the back of my throat. Feels bad, man. What is up? Yeah, welcome, Poi. Sorry, I haven't watched your runs yet. I was going to watch them yesterday, and then, like, I fell asleep for, like, 4 hours of yesterday. And that, I was like, damn. I was hoping to watch those. I just wanted to mention it because I appreciate you recording those, but I haven't, I have not watched them yet. Why not Ironclad stream? Okay, so, so we're probably gonna play some Flag Bear today is the first thing. And then the second thing is, yeah, yes, that is the joke. We have located the joke, we have found the joke. We have found the joke. I've been playing some Silent, and I feel like I just didn't understand how this character worked, and then and now I do. And I'm like, wow, wait, this character's fucking awesome. I feel like I think my card evaluation was just so wrong for the character, and now that it's not, it's a lot better. So okay, I'm gonna switch screens. Hello, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I have to do I did not give people a chance to join the vertical stream before seeing my stupid face on it. That's unfortunate. Because normally, like, 20 people show up at the start and then they leave immediately because they're like, oh god, it's a dude. No worries, the videos aren't going anywhere, and the purpose is just for you to see how someone who plays a bit differently from you plays. Yeah, and, you know, I've mentioned it before, but, like, my favorite thing about design is, like, you know... Yeah, I'll read that in a second. Yeah, my, one of my favorite things about, like, design is watching other people play, because I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna, like, do this, or like, all these other things, or I wonder if that's gonna make sense to them, or not make sense to them, or whatever, or, like, I feel like emergent gameplay actually, like, I'm gonna use the word tilt, but that's not, like, the right term. It's like, it does tilt me a little bit, because I go, like, oh, darn, like, I was hoping that this would be... Like, very frequently emergent gameplay is like, kind of broken. So it's like, when Cavalier told me about the haste interaction, I was like, whoa, that's, like, really cool and awesome that people can do that. But also at the same time, god damn it, because, like, it's so broken. That's, like, so not fair. So, yeah. So I will be transparent in saying... Yo, sup everybody on the vertical, welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody. Yes, we're playing Slay the Spire today. I was thinking of playing a Silent run, because, for full transparency, I, every once in a while, watch a content creator called Jorbs. Now, Jorbs is, I think... Like, he's not a creator that I'm like, wow, this creator is the best person ever, right? So hopefully it is not interpreted as such. But I've found a lot of value in the way that he explains things, and he posted an 8 hours of talking about Silent video that I watched, and I found it very, 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 very useful. So, like... you know, I watched it and I felt like my Silent gameplay went like plus 70 billion immediately. So I thought that was a good video. I also like, I really appreciate the way that they talk about the complexity of Slay the Spire in a way that makes sense to me. Because I very frequently see people discuss like tiers of cards, or like these cards are good cards or these cards are bad cards, but it was a lot more functional in its discussion, and I feel like that helped me a lot. So I want to show you this deck actually, or a run that I did. By the way, there's a flag bearer update. If you wanted to, I can go over that quickly. Is it didn't change too much, but reorganize is different now. This is reorganize. Oh, I have to change the size. 1 second. Yeah, welcome everybody on the short side. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. Let me just change the screen size because it is not the correct size. Okay. Yeah, reorganize. So reorganize caused some problems with how it like worked. Like the drawing 2 at the start of turn and putting stuff back just like broke fading cards. And I was thinking about the thing that Vert said about the character, which is that the card draw is actually kind of bad. And I'm inclined to agree. And I think some of the most fun things you can do in Spire, with like Defect, Ironclad, Silent, frankly Watcher, is that like you can draw cards on the turn that you are playing stuff. Frequently having a high velocity turn where you like play a skim and some energy cards is like a lot of fun. I noticed that you draw a lot of cards between turns, but not really on the turns of. So I buffed Preparation to have 3 fading. And, I don't know what else. Oh, Sidearm now always draws 2 cards. So now you can pick this as a card draw card. Instead of, like, needing to have upgrade debt. You know what I mean? Okay. Is there anything else for me to say about this? I don't think so. How are we all doing? Can I show you something, by the way, that I'm like... This is my, like, favorite thing, I think. This was, like, my favorite... favorite thing. Sup, Writer? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Flagbearer update, if you're interested in it. Also, Poi said like 6 minutes ago, I don't care about, can't wait for my Oshi to see my totally sick gameplay. I believe you. Okay. I was actively avoiding Reorganize, partially for the constant choices and partially because it was just okay, and sometimes just bad with lots of retain. So nice change. Yeah, I feel like Well-Laid Plans is really good. I come to you, BK'd in my archipelago run? What is an archipelago run? I think you mentioned something about Dark Souls 3 Archipelago, and I don't actually know what that means. I wanted to show you this run that I did. Where is it? Run history. Oh, did my... Okay, I was gonna say, did my game break off of run history? Okay, characters. Silent. Right, this was at 2 in the morning today. So everything in my deck was upgraded because I picked a Toxic Egg. And then everything was just upgraded. This deck was fucking sick. Dude, this deck was so sick. I was like, dude, I was freaking like bursting. I was burst blurring with like 7 billion block. I was like acroing and I was like tools of the trading reflex at the start of my turn. I was doing crazy stuff, man. I was doing crazy shit with this deck. I got the apparition event after I got Toxic Egg, and then I got a mirror to dupe an apparition. And then I had apparition well-laid plans and burst apparition, and I was like, yo, we're popping the hell off. And I had Toy Ornithopter after the apparition event to heal with my like 30 HP. Dude, I was literally pogging off, bro. I was actually going crazy with this deck. Now you might notice that I lost. And the question is, how the hell did this deck lose? Great question. I was 1 turn off of killing the heart with poison, but it hit me for 225 because we got to that turn. And unfortunately, I haven't gone to that turn against the heart in a very long time. And my problem was that I definitely could have piercing wailed it, but I forgot that I had to prepare for that turn. So I didn't do that, and then I took like 7 billion damage and I died. So... But this run was sick. It was so sick. Yeah, I played an unload, and then I realized that bandages triggered on unload, and I was like, oh my, what the, holy shit. Dude, I'm pogging off. So anyways. Speaking of, I got 2 ridiculously lucky Flagbearer 2 runs. One where I got Molten Toxic in Act 1, then Frozen Egg in Act 2, then a Fusion Hammer. So I just had free Apotheosis. Nice. Another where I got Act 1 Kunai and Act 2 Shuriken. Yeah, I mean, you know, happens sometimes. Nice. BRB real quick. True. True. Yeah, so, anyways. I actually wanted to do a silent run live because I'm not like super good at the character yet. Like I still die in Act 1 and like I don't know some character card choices, but anyways, I feel like the neurons activated with like, oh wait, acrobatics is really good if I pick literally 1 tactician. Acrobatics is just good. But the point is like acrobatics with a tactician is just good. Oh, there's another run. Actually, I want to show this run because I was like, dude, if we can get there, like, it's going to be so crazy. And then I died, unfortunately. But, is it this one? There's a bunch of losses, but... it was this one. I died to sentries because I just, like, kept taking so much damage. But I got a floor 1 nightmare, and I'm like, okay, well, like, maybe we can do something with that. And then I was like, if I Nightmare Sneaky Strike and then I do 1 acro, we're going to go... It's going to pop off so hard, I died. There was another run. I think it might have been this one. Yeah, this one. I got Ori. And then my Ori picks were like... I think I got like all of these cards off of the Ori. Like I got Calc Gamble, Acro... Dagger Throw, and a Sneaky Strike, I think. Let me see. It might be able... Does it show it for the shop? Shop somewhere? Was it this? Skipped Quick Slash. Oh, did I only get Dagger Throw, Sneaky Strike? I thought I got, like, the well-laid plans and stuff, too, but I guess I did. So, I was like, dude, this one's gonna be so sick, but I died. Happens. Happens. Okay, there is actually something that I wanted to show you guys, because I was like... This is probably my favorite thing, I think, ever in, like, a long time. This is, like, one of my favorite things. So I want to show it to you guys, because it's just really good. It's just the best. This one... So part of this is that I haven't really been able to, kind of over the last 2 years, honestly. It's been a while, but we kind of been struggling a little bit, you know. So I haven't really commissioned art as of recently, or the ones that I have been sort of like kind of like the $10 or $20 commissions, just like so that I have something. But I finally commissioned an artist that I was like really excited to commission. I had an idea for what I wanted them to do. And I think it's literally been like 2 years, because I was like, I really want to commission them, and I can't, because, well, first of all, their prices were really high. They went down, which I hope isn't a bad thing. I hope they're doing well. But was really, really excited to get this. So we have, ta-da! Look at that! It's so fucking cool. I love it so much. It's it is a tarot card of me. Look, that's me. Isn't it cool? Flaro card. Yeah. So they didn't put the name at the bottom, which I don't know if they, like, I didn't want to ask them just in case, like, there was some, like, personal reason they didn't want to, like, put the text or something like that. But this is of the Hermit. And I wanted to get a card that's, like, that, like, looks like the Hermit. Like, a traditional or classic representation of the Hermit. Oh, let me put it on the short side, sorry. I will put it over there. Oh, it's really big. Should have been the Fool. I kind of agree. But yeah, it's like the, you know, the flag is, you know, I think a decent parallel to the staff, and then I was thinking that the thing that she would be holding would be like a small feather, like from her wing or something like that, and they put the halo with an orb, and I thought that was like way cooler. So I'm super happy that I was able to get this done. I already printed one out for my phone, because I wanted to put it on the back of my phone as like a phone case thing. I was cautious to think about, do I have any kind of identifying feature, but I will say that I have printed this out. Just, it's so pretty, dude. It's like, I know that I make jokes about this, but I actually think the flowiness of the dress is like, it's just so peak. It's just so good. Oh my god. Yeah, I love the colors that they picked. The colors are so good. Yeah, I'm just really happy that I was able to actually commission this. So, I'll probably be using that as schedule art at some point in time, and I'm really happy about it. I was up last night working on stuff, and then I saw the notification, and I was like, "What the, like, what the hell?" Yeah, it's. I mean, listen, one of the things that I'm always jealous of is the ability for a good artist to pick colors, and like the colors on this card, dude. Like, I just, sorry, I need to pull it up again. It's like, holy moly. Oh, also, I don't know if you could see it. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in again. I don't know if you can see it, but they did like some I forget what these are called. Screen tones. I don't know if you can see the screen tones with the like little squares and the square print and stuff. It's so cool. It's so cool. Ugh! God, holy It's like my favorite thing ever. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna put it away now. Is there anything else that I need to talk about? I don't think so. Okay, also, I wanted to be on standby. So, someone actually... The person who translated Flagbearer 1 is actually localizing Flagbearer 2 right now. So, I wanted to be aware of the fact that they are probably working on that right now. Yeah. They made the dress slightly transparent so we could peep the panties based on... Whoa, wait, what? Wait, huh? Wait, I didn't see that. Wait, what the hell? Huh? Wait a second. I guess you can see my thigh a little bit. There's a little bit of thigh there. Can't see my butt, though. How dare you? There's no etchy sketchy there. At least not that I can see. Right? Am I missing something? But yes. Very good. Very, very good. Lol, what? Sorry. I keep forgetting these sources aren't linked. Someone was telling me that you could see butt in this picture, and I'm saying that you can't. Blind streamer? What? Do I have to look even closer? I can't see it. Laura, in your watercolor art, why is there a very phallic shape on the left thigh? What? Oh, we can see some bloomers. I must be seeing things. No. I'm fucking with you. Listen! The art is really good, and I didn't want... Not that it would ruin it, okay? But, like, I at least want to know if my butt is on screen. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, this is done by... Sorry, I never said the artist's name. It is, Mia? But what is their full name? Is... Yeah. Yeah, that is the artist's name. And over there, just in case anyone cares. Okay. So, shall we actually get started with playing the video game? Weep. Yeah, so I wanted to try a little bit of Silent. We'll probably play Flagbearer after that, but I was like, wow. The card draw is really good. It's just very good. Card draw is just very good. Who knew? There are a lot of good rare cards. And then we get Phantasmal Killer, and then I'm very sad. I'm pretty sure that's better than 3 potions, though. I like Slay the Spire 2. Nice. What characters do you play? I made a mod, by the way. I don't know if you're interested in checking that out, but Flagbearer 2 is on the Steam Workshop. And I'm hoping that people enjoy playing it. We have 3 encounters on the left to this question mark and Flaming Elite. After the Flaming Elite, there's gonna be another one, so, like, it's kind of awkward. Plays the robot, I don't know the English name. Defect? Defect is really fun. 3 potions is 3 potions, but a rare card could be anything. It could even be Alchemized, which is like infinity potions. Yeah, I really like Defect, too. Also, so, I don't know. I understand that, like, you know, the people that made Slay the Spire are, like, the goats or whatever, but I definitely feel like I played a little bit of the base characters again, and I'm like, the difference in our skill is appalling. You know what I mean? Like, dude, the characters are just so good, man. The base characters are so good. My stinky flag bearer mod is, like, stinky and gross. Okay. So... yeah, I think we're taking the left path. What are the odds of that rare card being better than 3 potions? Well, unclear, you know what I mean? Right? I guess... Yeah, there's a number of good rare cards, but I would take the potions if I was concerned about dying, I think. So we're just gonna... Boop. Malaise is a good card. I think. Probably. Oh, I also didn't realize how good Weaken was. I was thinking about, like, why is... Or not really why, but, like, yeah. Weakening stuff is just really, really good. Like, insanely good at making you not die. So, you know. For some reason, YouTube recommended me the Shorts live version of this stream as a normal video with a normal-sized thumbnail. Yeah, I think it does that sometimes. So I have a thumbnail, and I put it on the thing. So this is what I don't understand, is that, like, it is the Shorts version. Like, I have a vertical stream up right now. But I don't know, I think most of the people should find that via Shorts feed, or that would be my assumption. But yeah, welcome, man. You were the conductor, I think their name is. I took a look at it. I actually think I saw your stuff while you were still developing it. And, because that was a while ago. I think your mod was still in development when Flagbearer 1 was released, I think? Something like that? But you also asked about, whether I was going to take a look at it, which I haven't really had the time to do that. Which, like, my only... It's really interesting because I think that at the time someone had, like, very keen design advice, which I don't know if it got followed or changed or whatever, which was that, like, the mechanic of going, like, hot or cold is a little bit granular and maybe not the most understandable. So I think someone suggested to keep it, like, a little more, you know, less granular, I guess, would be the answer. But I still haven't played it, just for full clarity. But I remember, like, all these things at the time because, I don't know. I guess it shouldn't be surprising to me, but it is very interesting to me whenever I see, like, someone have very, very good design advice that, like, seems thoughtful and, you know. Right? Weaken is so strong, man. It's like getting 33% more block. Yeah, basically. It's really, really good. Weaken is really good. Okay, so what is our plan? We have, like, 2 more combats. I don't think I want to, like, blind take all-out attack. I don't think we take concentrate. I don't think we take endless agony. Max HP. Huh. You want to know what the only problem with playing a base game character is? Not being able to block Jawworm. I guess Silent can block Jawworm with Neutralize, right? Oh, and with Survivor. Silent can block Jawworm with just about everything, so... It used to be way crazier and more in-depth, and I've gone through lots of simplifications and iterations, yeah. Mod design is a very long, iterative process, as you know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's really interesting to me, like, just how difficult designing a character mod is for Slay the Spire. And I think that it's, like... It makes me feel a lot better about or it makes me appreciate a lot more the base game characters. Not to say that the base game characters didn't have iteration, by the way. Like they were early access for a long time, right? There's going to be early access for Spire 2, I'm sure, because they want to like iterate on the characters. And yeah, the reality is that like you can set up really robust game systems, which like this game has incredibly robust game systems, but like trying to make sure that the character actually fits within it well is like really, really complicated. I think particularly with the mechanic that your character has, which like I again haven't played and I'm just kind of like speaking based off of vibes, is that it's fairly difficult to make granular systems in this game, because this game isn't actually a very granular numbers-based game. The only percentage modifiers are like weaken and vulnerable, right? And like a lot of things are just like you do them. I don't really know how to say it. The numbers on the Spire characters are very, very simple. Yeah. Do I take a backflip? I don't think so. Oh, frail is a percent modifier too. True, true, true. Yeah. That is the other one. Yeah, the 3 base game characters are super well designed for the game they're in. It's actually crazy. Yeah. It's really good. And the thing that makes me like so happy about it, I'm in like a good mood right now. It's like this was sort of like the pioneer of the genre, and you can tell why. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, this, which, you know, I say pioneer, but like, you know, deck building, card drafting games have like existed, right? Like, how long has Dominion been a board game for? Literally forever, right? So it's like, it's not like this concept is entirely like new or whatever, but I think to the digital medium, this is like the pioneer, right? I guess Munchkin, right? That also involves card drafting, right? I don't know if I'm taking this backflip or not. I don't think we need it yet. I don't know if I want to take it. But also, like, I don't know if I can kill this elite or not. I guess we want backflip. So this is kind of like what's happened, by the way, in playing Silent, or what I've been having a lot of fun with, is like, I feel like I very frequently go like I've made decisions like this before, where I go, okay, you want to be really good? Backflip can hit Predator because we have 1 energy to backflip into Predator. I feel like I make these decisions on Flag Bearer a lot, but it doesn't work for one reason or another. But in this character, it just does. So we're gonna take this backflip because I want to get, I want to be able to play the Predator, and I think we're gonna remove. I can cut a defend for this backflip. I kind of want to keep the strikes in my deck. Okay. Learning that creators of Slay the Spire love Dominion made so much sense when I found out. I found and enjoyed both games. Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that they played Dominion, but that makes like 100% sense. So we already drew the Predator. I think we're just going to do this. I think I also want to exhaust this because there's no point in leaving it in the deck. You want even less granularity but still great gameplay, which is arguably more impressive, is the Slay the Spire board game. It's wild how low the numbers can go while still having interesting gameplay. Yeah, I think that like a trap that people run into is trying to make like very complicated numbers that do complicated things. But like, these characters are almost like solely carried off of just like having strong mechanics. I don't know if that makes sense. Like Silent's discard package, you know, apparently it wasn't good at some point in time. I think I might actually just play the strength potion because I'm dying. Okay. Yeah, Silent's discard package is like really good. That's what I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Like, there's so much random ass synergy with things that just work. And then you go like, oh god. Like discarding shivs, or having more cards in your hand for Calc Gamble off of Blade Dance, or like discarding something off of Tools of the Trade so that your like tacticians are never broken and or like are never bad. It's like, wow. So good. Taking a lot of damage here. Can play all this. For reference, in the board game, Strike deals 1 damage and Defend gives 1 block, as well as changes like Wrath only makes you deal +1 damage and take 2 damage at the end of every turn. I think you also told me Rushdown was hard once per turn. Which I wanted to mention that it was on my list of potential changes, and I ended up going through with it that Seraphic Barrage is hard once per turn. There was part of the reason why I didn't do that, by the way, was hard once per turn and draws 2/3 cards. True. Yeah, part of the reason why I didn't do that was that actually I couldn't like code it. That was the problem. I'll take 3 damage. So the way that Seraphic Bolt works is that it's on the enemy, right? And then like when the condition trigger happens, it calls an action to do the thing. The problem is powers can't like keep track of whether they've activated a variable or not, or something like that, unless you patch the base power, I think, which I don't actually know how to do. So, like, so that's why the used up power exists, because I didn't know how to code it properly. So I'm dying. I feel like I want to take this dagger throw. Do I want to... I'm just gonna, like, rest here, I think. The paths are fairly similar. I'm just kind of, like, hoping to not die to Knob, but I probably will. God damn it. I don't think malaise is good enough here. The common wise phrase is something like, anyone can explain simple things in a complex way to sound smart. Wisdom is being able to explain complex things in a simple way. I think there's an analogy for games in there somewhere. Yeah, well, I'm inclined to agree, is what I will start with. But also... So we haven't Predatored, right? So I don't want to, like, backflip into not having it. Yeah, the thing about making simple mechanics that work with a lot of things is that you, is that it gives a lot of room for emergent gameplay. So, like, you know, it is an emergent property of shivs, Dead Branch. It's an emergent property of shivs that they can be discarded. It's an emergent property of exhaust on the shivs that they can activate Dead Branch, right? Exhaust is just a function that does something. It doesn't say, like, Shiv doesn't say, like, when you have Dead Branch and it exhausts, it draws you cards, and card draw is something that you should value because it inherently works with discarding cards. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't say that. It's just like, this does the thing. Go combine it with something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. People in the Mod the Spire modding channel in the Discord would be happy to help you figure out patching for the power behavior you will want to change. So, I know that. Unfortunately, I have this curse. It's called... I have this curse. I don't really know how to explain the curse. I will say the curse, though. So it's like... this thing in my brain that's like, don't ask people for help, they'll make fun of you. And I know that's not the case because the folks over there helped me with Flagbearer 1 when I asked for help. And then there's another curse in my brain that's like, you already asked them for help, so don't ask them for help again. You're bothering people. So that is all to say that, you know, this tarot card is applicable for a number of reasons. So I like the Hermit as a card, and then people would be like, yeah, you're the Hermit because you sit in your cave on the far end of nowhere and don't talk to anybody. And it's like, yes, there's also the entire other half of what that tarot card means, but I will say that talking to people is hard, so I don't do it. I'm sure we could have figured out dynamic animations for Flagbearer by now if I literally just asked somebody to help me do it, and I'm just like, nah. I'm gonna wait for Slay the Spire 2 to come out. So, anyways, I don't think it's like that important, right? And I'm fine with my code being spaghetti code, you know what I mean? So, it's okay. I tried deriving how to do animations from the Decade mod, and the guy was doing stuff that, like, I didn't understand. So, that's okay. It's alright. I'll be okay. I still don't think I want any of these cards. It's like I want to take the Catalyst, but I'm at 3 HP, so that's probably not gonna be the case. Speculative Catalyst is probably too ambitious here. I agree. If it works, it works. Yeah, basically. Holy meat on the bone! Okay, we just need to not die here. We just need to not die to this encounter. We have no block in our hand. Am I dead? At 1 HP. What if I got a Wraith form off of this power potion? Would that be good? Because Wraith form right now is better than Wraith form next turn when I'm at 1 and don't draw a defend. What's in here? I guess we, like, want to draw the Ascender's Bane. Wow! Whoa! Bullet time! Do I play bullet time? We have enough block. We don't have enough block. Do we have enough damage? This is 26. We don't even have to play the bullet time. Sweet. I don't think I take any of this. I don't think we need a second backflip. Because we don't have the energy to support it. If I had, like, a tactician, I think, I'd be happier to take it. Because then our dagger throw could be neutral. I would say stab, but you already have a lot of attacks compared to blocks. Yeah. We have, like, Predator dagger throw and we remove to defend. Yeah, I feel like we need to do a little bit more. I probably should have looked at the boss. Slime boss is unfortunate because Malaise is not good versus this boss. I feel like if I found, like, a Blade Dance or something to make this Dead Branch a lot better, I'd be happy about it. Oh, you know... Okay. First of all, I'm not gonna press this because I think we might die. We have meat on the bone. Maybe it's okay. I'll press it 3 times. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, I think like some shivs to make the Dead Branch better would be nice. So the problem is this guy's gonna eventually attack me for 21, and that's a huge problem. We can draw neutralize, or we could just block. We try to draw neutralize. We don't draw neutralize. We can dagger through to try and draw neutralize. He did not draw it. Gotta go for a bit for work. Meeting, but good luck. Alright, take care. Thanks for dropping by again. Last night. Can I just kill this? 14. We get entangled. Another glass knife. That's funny. Witches are always so good, you can confidently take an accuracy if it shows up. Well, I'm glad we played the melees. Nightmare, Calc, Gamble, Deadly Poison. We can, like, Nightmare Malaise. Is that good? We could Nightmare Predator. Are those good? Calc Gamble doesn't really do much right now. I don't know. Have fun spending 1 hour going to what could have been a short email. True. True, dude. I love having to go to meetings that could have been answered with a short email. That's sick. Have fun with that. I will say, I don't want to be annoying because, like, I don't think, you know, listen, I don't know. I like being able to discuss out the ambiguity of, like, things that can be answered with emails. So, like, I think that there are several things that should just be answered with emails, but I feel like there's a lot more fuzziness of, like, listen, I just wanted to make sure, you know what I mean, by, like, actually talking to somebody. But that's kind of, you know, that's probably because I'm more designer-brained, where it's like, things have a high degree of ambiguity, so sometimes that just happens. I think I should take the gamble. I mean, I guess if I Predator into garbage, then I can, like, Gamba it. Or even backflip Gamba. To draw the right cards. I'm not fighting this elite. Ooh, now we can upgrade it. Is upgrading calculated gamble good? Like, right now, is what I should say. Or do I upgrade Predator so that I can actually do damage? I feel like it's difficult to use Nightmare with no energy support. I agree. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna die. Like, that is currently my concern. Ooh, you know what? I actually don't upgrade the calculated gamble right now. Upgrade gamble damages for chumps. So we're actually not gonna upgrade gamble because I want to exhaust it to potentially get something better off of Dead Branch. Purely for this boss. I think that I'm interested in doing that. Okay. Base Dead Branch enjoyer? I feel like I've changed my opinion on Dead Branch a little bit. I think Dead Branch used to be like, man, I hate having these cards in my deck. And then it became like, wow, I can get powers off of it. That's really strong. And now it's like, I can pay 0 energy to draw a card that potentially just wins me the game randomly. So that's pretty good. I can pay 0 twice in this deck, actually. I can malaise for 0, and I can calculate a gamble for 0. For potentially a card that is going to win me the slime boss fight, when this deck literally cannot beat that boss. Right? So that's, like, just kind of good. It's just, like, really good. It's like Nilry's, but better. Yeah, Nilry's lets you decline, I guess. But Dead Branch can be more than once per turn. I'm wondering if I transform a card instead of upgrading something. What do you think? Maybe, like, transform a strike, and then maybe I get something really, really good. Because I don't, like, upgrading Predator is also an option. Nilry's is better overall, but man, I love Dead Branch. True. Yeah, I find it really funny how our penultimate Flagbearer 1 run was, like, literally just Dead Branch, random bullshit, go. That is my favorite capstone ever, I think. If I'm recalling correctly, that run actually happened, like, immediately after the run before it, too, where I was like, alright, I guess we do Ascension 20, and then it was just like, okay, Dead Branch, okay, what if I just played literally whatever and I didn't care about anything? And that was really stupid. Penultimate means second to last. Sorry, ultimate? Do I say it was the ultimate? The ultimate? I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom, and you should tell me what the correct term is. Okay, I'm back. Ultimate is not a common way to talk about the final of something, but it is applicable. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's just final or finale, but, like, I was wondering what the ultimate of, like, penultimate, like, what is the... does that make sense? If penultimate is second to last, then what is actually the last one, but using the context of penultimate as the word? I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, Neutralize, I beat a run simply because I managed to get 2 copies of that in my hand. Really? How'd that work? It's kind of like how we say over underwhelmed, but not whelmed. I'm very whelmed. Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling so whelmed right now, guys. I haven't looked into the etymology, but I'd assume ultimate meaning best or complete comes from it meaning the last of something, since the last is usually the best or containing the most. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd say that makes sense. 1 second. I was short 2 block, and thanks to the weak stacks, I just barely squeaked by. Let's go. We have based silent players in the chat. Chat. Okay, so I was thinking of transforming a card. Sorry, did anyone have opinions on that? I think I'm just going to upgrade the Predator and hope it's good. We're going to rest. And we're basically hoping that this power is good. Or the things that we get off of the exhausts are good. Unfortunately, we didn't draw it in turn 0. Anything in here? Footwork, tools of the trade, infinite blades. I want to take footwork, but it might be infinite blades. Just dead branch once per turn for 0. That's probably better. Riddle with holes. Predator does more damage. On him. Infinite Blades probably became my favorite power I've used so far. Really? The damage is like super slow on it. So I feel like I'm not an Infinite Blades enjoyer. But I'm down to become one. I mean... Now we have to draw it. Well, we're gonna get an acro, of course. No, wait. It was a terrible split, but... What is happening, dude? What is going on? Oh, I got a Steam notification. I don't know if anybody could hear that. It did indeed originally mean final and often used in the form of ultimate goal, which more directly corresponds to the meaning of best or true. Neat. I also ran, I don't remember the card, but it added a bunch of daggers to my hand, and I had something that I wanted to have a bunch of hits. So the fact it was chip damage didn't matter. Yeah, I think people play or can use infinite blades. I just don't... I just think I don't use it. Oh, Envenom? Yeah, Envenom is a card. Okay, we have accuracy, double accuracy, Phantasmal Killer. See, this is what I was saying, right? Where it's like, we had no right winning this boss fight with our starting deck, but we had a dead branch, so we won. we just had like no right beating Slime Boss with this. Like, it's just not, like, this just isn't enough to beat Slime Boss. Envenom is one of the weaker silent powers, but it can work. Yeah, I think the way Jorbs described it was that, like, the payoff for what's it like? The payoff for shivs is usually in a different synergy space. And, like, usually if you're killing something with good shiv synergies, you didn't need to poison it. Or something like that. Right? So it's like, it's weird. It's kind of a weird overlap that you don't really need. Because poison is already going like, you know, crippling cloud, bouncing flask catalyst. and like winning the game. So like what is in Venom? But I think it was described as like a good it's a good way to make a deck that was already using shivs as like a carryover to being able to pick Catalyst. It was something like that. It's a good bridging card, but it's not like super strong on its own. It's the same reason why 1000 Cuts is pretty bad, but why Mirror Image is pretty good. IMO. Yeah, I think 1000 Cuts is a fair bit better because it triggers off of what Silent is already doing, which is like spamming acros and blocking and stuff. But yeah, Mirror Image is definitely good. It's not a good synergy for now, but I kind of didn't have good options at that point. Yeah, it's still a card. Like, it's still a card you can pick. It's just interesting to consider that, like, and Venom seems really strong, and then, like, you realize that it's not. Hey, do we take Alchemize? I don't know. Both of these seem kind of cool. Both of these seem kind of good. I guess Doppelganger is a little bit better with the Calculated Gamble. We want to upgrade a Calculated Gamble. Then we have, like, a lot of cards in hand that we can discard. But I don't know. I kind of want to just take, like, the Alchemize. What do you think? I don't think we're bullet timing. You'd probably take bullet time, but I don't know, TBH. Really? You want to take bullet time? Why would you take bullet time? Start of your turn, draw one additional card. I don't actually know if Ring of the Serpent is better. Right? Bag of Prep is just so good. I think we'll take it. Don't think we're taking Wristblade. Let me check this Steam message, because if the person is already sent back... Okay. Let me quickly update Flagbearer so that the Chinese localization can be up, because I would like people to have it. Actually, you know what? Do we do it like right now? It actually might take a while, so I'm gonna wait. Because I have to like put the files in there, and then I need to repackage it, then upload it, then put the description, then rewrite the description, and then put the change note up. It'll probably take like 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm gonna do it later. Okay. Act 2 elites are scary. I'm wondering if I can shop. All the shops are early. What do we feel like we need? Like, literally any way to make more block. I don't really have the card pool internalized, so I don't know. I like bullet time as a way to cheat on energy, though it does get a lot better when you have a fourth energy to play a black. I think that's the third time in my career that I've said that. Backflip into bullet time. It's just a ritual of sorts. Yeah, I guess, like, if you could do something like backflip into acro or max hand size somehow. Expertise, bullet time? No, not expertise. Expertise one more. But anyways. Maybe we'll go 2 encounters first. The question mark is potentially an encounter. Wow, fairy in a bottle. Only this malaise worked. Would have been so sick. It's rough. Just gonna use this. We sure are having a time blocking this guy. Stupid orb. I hate this dang orb. This is the worst orb. I had energy to block, and I just didn't play it. Whoops. Whoops. That's an oopsie. That's an oopsie doopsie on me. Okay. Can we kill this thing yet? It was 27. It was 18. Wait. Hate these guys? Yeah, the ball is very annoying. I really want to take this acro. I think we're supposed to take the infinite blades, but I really want to take the acro. You really got to the stage of Spheric Guardian where you start inflicting it with debuffs. Yeah, Silent is a slow character. See, I feel like my mindset shift has been like, oh, Silent is supposed to be this super fast, like play shivs, things die, whatever that zero cost attack is that starts in your opening hand, like just get it done. And it's like, upfront damage is good at killing things that it needs to kill, but otherwise Silent is really good at just like winning on turn 50. I kind of want to take the infinite blades for Dead Branch. But I also really, really want an acrobatics. Play Silent if you want to kill time. Go fish. Get acro. But we have Dead Branch for infinite blades. I actually legitimately think that's probably stronger. But the opportunity cost of what? Oh, look, it's Wraith form. Guys, I don't know if we get the... I don't know if we buy the Wraith form. I actually legitimately don't know if I buy the Wraith form. Blades is 1 free random card per turn. Acro is 3 cards when you draw it. Yes, I'd say that that is accurate. I'm new to playing this character, by the way, even though I'm playing on Ascension 20, so I'm totally down to hear opinions. If only you could afford Hand of Greed. Get Dagger Spray. Why are we picking Dagger Spray? Blades is 2 free cards per turn. You're right, it's Shiv plus the random card. Is there a world where we don't buy Wraith form? It's just buy Wraith form, right? Like, we just buy Wraith form and win the game, right? You only have single target damage right now? Yeah, but I think we have good single target damage. I'm gonna buy the Wraith form. But also... do we have a chance to upgrade it? Do I want the energy potion to play Wraith form? I don't know. Because if I ever want to go Wraith form plus, like, Predator, or Wraith form plus something else, like Infinite Blades Malaise onto... I don't get it now, you can use a potion or toss one later. Well, the thing is, like... we only have one space. I'm gonna take the energy potion. But yeah, sorry, I don't know if I actually welcomed you and Nico, but welcome. Two infinite blades. Dude, my blades are so infinite right now. We cast 2 of them, do they stack? Yes. So we have 2 instances of the Infinite Blades power right now. I say it like every time you pick a Wraith form, but I will forever miss pre-nerf Wraith form. Yeah, it was something like you deal random damage or something like that. Does Flechettes just do a billion damage? It doesn't. It does like 20. Do 20 plus 14 is 24. It doesn't kill it. If we do energy potion 1,000 cuts, then it's plus 3. So at 20 plus 14 is 34. 3 cards would be enough. We could also like go 14 block plus, take 2 damage, don't use the energy potion. Dog, I don't know. This decision is too complicated for me. That was pre-rework Wraith form. I just missed that it gave one more intangible. Ah, I see. Potion plus 2 strikes is better than potion plus 1,000 cuts for damage. I don't think I have 2 strikes. So I was gonna play the 2 strikes. So this is lethal, I believe. If we do Flechette's strike with 1,000 cuts off the energy. I guess I'll just do it because I can. Second. No reason not to do it. The reason is that we were holding on to the energy potion for Wraith form plus something else. Sorry, I'm getting bothered by Lyria Mama. Alright. 2 good options. Dash is probably the best. I kind of like Sneaky Strike. We have Dagger Throw, Calculated Gamble. It also gives me an excuse to actually upgrade the Calculated Gamble. It also means that I can, like, pick more discard synergy stuff. I like Sneaky Strike. What were you thinking? Deadly Poison is probably not good enough. I don't really like Dash because we don't have a whole lot of energy. I should probably unpin this. I'm gonna take the Sneaky Strike and regret it later, I think. I'm thinking about the lack of big block. Deadly is the only bad choice. Yeah, the thing is we drafted a Wraith form. Wife form. We drafted a Wraith form, so I'm tempted to try and expedite how much damage we can do a little bit. So we can go like Wraith form, next turn, Dagger Throw, Sneaky Strike, plus Predator. Just like play all of the cards in one turn. We don't actually have to block if we have Wraith form. Okay. Are we fighting an elite now, or are we resting first? Do we want to upgrade Wraith form? Actually, I think we want to upgrade Wraith form first. That assumes you have Wraith form. We are, in fact, relying on drawing Wraith form, yes. I think having another block plan would be a good idea as well. It's like I don't actually want to play the backflip because we're going to draw Wraith form. It's going to be really bad. We did not draw Wraith form. Awkward. I like upgraded Dash better. True. See, I feel like I've misevaluated a lot of cards on Silent as someone who has not played a lot of Silent. This is probably my least played character, by the way. Survivor, Sneaky, Defend. Yeah, I was like, I really want to play this Terror. But I guess we have to block. Back for real? You're still on your history? Am I? What? We're playing Silent right now. you play Terror, you'll only take 1 damage. I was stuck in the past. Oh, I see. You can sacrifice 5 HP for Terror. Watcher is mine. Dislike Watcher a lot for some reason. That's fair. I actually like Watcher a lot. And I think I'm one of the rare people who likes Watcher, but my least favorite card on Watcher is Rushdown. I like doing literally all of the other things that Watcher does, and then not Rushdown. I'm not an infinite Andy. I legitimately think they could just patch Rushdown to be once per turn and then fix the character. My potion is fairy in a bottle. Flar is that type of person who doesn't like using infinite combos in Magic. That's not actually true. I think the people who I sit down with don't like it when I play infinite combos because they have a 0% win rate. I think I've played Derevi for like 10 years or something. I think I always say 15, but that's too many. I think I've played Derevi for like 10 plus years. And for a lot of that time, I have had to remove infinites from my deck because it's too powerful. Not a huge fan of Watcher TBH. Her kit just doesn't gel with me. Yeah, I just like the opportunity cost of entering Wrath. Meditate is a really cool card, as you can tell, because Flagbearer has Retrace in her base kit. I guess it's more similar to Hologram, but... the thing is, Meditate is enter Calm Stance, right? So it gives you energy next turn. So it's like pay 1 to Q2 energy, where Retrace is like pay 1 to Q1 energy. So... Alright, anyways. What was I doing this turn? Survivor plus Defense, I think. Makes sense. I think I'm gonna play the Terror because we're weakened. Wow, what? I had another Wraith form! I should have just exhausted and gotten the Wraith form. Okay, we are now playing Wraith form. Okay, now that I have entered Wraith form status, now what do I do? We don't want to draw the second Wraith form because I want to play the second Wraith form. But I don't have the energy to play the second Wraith form. But we can draw Dagger Throw. And Dagger Throw is damage. Maybe we're fine. We'll draw the Wraith form eventually. Phantasmal Killer. Sweet. Piercing Whale, Escape Plan, Cloak and Dagger. This is where we die. Is there a world where I don't Wraith form on turn 1? Probably not, right? We might actually die. Flar, how do you feel about Choke? I mean, I'm not really into it, but if she asks for it, like, I'm about it. Sorry, were you asking about the silent card? Choke? 2 energy is a lot, except you sometimes want to be able to play 2 energy for stuff, so having a 2 energy attack is a good idea to have. Take 3 more damage. I'm concerned, we only have 1 more turn of intangible left. Please die. Okay, now what do we do? Seems like you need AoE. I don't think we need AoE. I'm just wondering, like, Calc gamble for a sneaky strike or infinite blades. Dead branch into another wraith form. You're so right. We did not get wraith form. I thought this was a silent stream. Oh, man. Do we think humor is funny? I'm just wondering. Does anyone else think, like, comedy is funny? Or is it just me? Am I the only person who thinks, like jokes are good for the soul? Taking a lot of damage. Are we dead? If we finally died, wraith form? Distraction. Nightmare adrenaline. See, I'm trying to get rid of the cards in my hand so I can play this adrenaline, and it's not happening. I like jokes. Sometimes the jokes about Flar, but usually the ones from Flar. Wait, but half of the jokes from me are about me. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wow, nice grand finale. It's my handful. 5. Dang. Why do those choke me jokes never make it to the shorts? If you want the actual question, or an actual answer to the question, the algorithm is very keen on catching all of the shorts that are like me going like, whoa, feet, or like anime thighs, or oh my god, this character is so hot. You can go through my shorts page and see that there are several shorts that are like 80 views or something. And those are usually the ones like Orlia just has feet in her picture, which is like really funny to me because it's like, you know, respectable, but also like, what? You know what I mean? It's like very respectable, but also kind of like, why did they determine that that was the correct thing to do? Right? So, yeah, unfortunately, as much as I would love to go viral with some kind of clip of me like literally barking or talking about wanting to be bred, akin to Bow the Whale, I think the algorithm has adapted such that you cannot do that because you'll just get algorithmed. And I label them correctly, by the way. Because there's several advertiser things, right? So like I label them as like this arguably has like sexual content in it. You know, like I'm making innuendos, so like I label it as such. And then it says, okay, well, ads are limited on this. And for the ones that are a little bit more borderline, I feel like I label them appropriately. But yeah, YouTube just like doesn't. They don't. I literally cannot. So what was one of the ones recently? Oh, the Raphael dancing one. Poi said that Raphael is breaking it down sexual style, which is just like the funniest shit to say ever. The problem is if I put that Raphael is breaking it down sexual style, that short would have immediately been like 0 views. So it's just like there's nothing I can do about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, listen guys, if we got to 1 million subs and there were people like actively watching my content, then we can make the Gooner jokes. I would want nothing more than to just like make a supercut of me just like thirsting over anime girls, but I literally can't do that. YouTube will take their big gun out and shoot me. Say so until proven, goon. Yeah. If we made a supercut, it'd be a 12-hour video. Can I, like, draw something to play instead of 70 wounds? I'm gonna crash out. Whoa! Oh my god. Leg sweep is nice. We were looking for a block card. Flat clip that. I do need to make a clip for today. I was gonna do more editing yesterday, but I fell asleep for like half the day. Turnip. Turnip is nice. I like turnip. This Snecko is gonna kill me. I've been waking up early for the last bit. Hopes that my friends are all being responsible adults again. True. What kind of deck is this supposed to be? Like, what is our theme? Are we supposed to have a theme? Is there a... Is theming necessary? The theme with this deck is... Well, here are the plans. So, this was off of floor 1. We took Predator as upfront damage. We speculatively took Dagger Throw and Calc Gamble that they were going to be useful with something, so we drafted Sneaky Strike later. Alchemize was just a rare draft from the boss. We took Infinite Blades for Dead Branch, and then Wraith Form because it's Wraith Form. We took Piercing Whale because it's Piercing Whale, also Dead Branch. And Leg Sweep is upfront block because we're missing upfront block. We don't really have a game plan for, like, winning long term. I would really like to have some kind of poison if we could have that, but it's like try to get Wraith Form off of Infinite Blades, or maybe we draft an accuracy so that our damage is a little bit higher. I don't know. Do we whale? Hey, look, heal hook. I guess like a burst malaise would be really good. Then if we had like a tactician, probably looking for like a tactician or an acro. I'm about to burst. Sure am. Do we play the Wraith form now? Probably. So terrible. Oh, I guess we have a letter opener. It's kind of nice. It's so cheeks. It's so ass. This is terrible. Hey, look, it's the tactician that we needed. Let's go. Now we just need an acrobatics. I'm afraid I don't fully understand what you mean by what you just said, but I'm going to... I was going to say feign interest, but that sounds like meaner than it actually is. But nice. Wish I was good at editing so I could do the, oh, look, a strawberry joke over Flash footage. Like, oh, piece of candy. Look, a piece of candy. I don't think I need these. Actually, do I take an Endless Agony because of Dead Branch? Not nice. I'm basically waiting for someone to make progress so I can play the game. Ah, I see. Damn. That's unlucky. Weren't you saying you wanted poison? Yeah, but not poison stab. I don't think. Actually, I wonder if, like, Endless Agony plus drawing a lot of cards plus Dead Branch is, like, a plan. It seems like a way to add 7 billion really bad cards to my deck. Not a fan of Agony? Yeah, but it's because we have Dead Branch. So why draft any cards when we can just draw cards for 0 by adding Endless Agonies to our hand and then seeing if we draw anything good? Are you saying that having bad cards in your deck is bad? Well, I'm saying that adding an Endless Agony to our deck will make our deck overall worse because we will accelerate how much we can add bad cards to our deck. Like, Endless Agony is maybe okay, but if we Endless Agony like 8 times and then we exhaust them, then that's maybe question mark. Counter argument, Cloak and Dagger gives blocks and shivs, shivs exhaust. Yeah, that's also good, but it's not Endless Agony. We could have so many Endless Agonies on our hand. Unfortunately, it seems my internet is shitting the bed, so I think I'm going to be watching the VOD tomorrow. Alright, no worries, Ploy. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry your internet was shitting the bed. I don't know if I really want to draft Cloak and Dagger. That requires you to hold onto the Agony for it to get shuffled later. Yeah. We have, like, draw in this deck. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I just want to see what happens. I'm going to do it because I want to see what happens. I feel like if there was any conditions for Endless Agony to be half decent, it would be literally right now. So I want to try it. I genuinely don't think it's good. What does the upgrade do? +2 damage. Yeah, I don't think it's good. But we're gonna take this calc gamble so that we can like we can draw all of the endless agonies. We're also not gonna fight these elites because I'll die. Hey, look at these endless agonies. Catalyst. That doesn't do anything. Flechettes. Hey, look, it's Wraith form. so, so stupid. It's so dumb. Stupid. So stupid. I actually think I get rid of the fairy in a bottle so that I can ancient potion, speed potion. Also means we can like hold on to our wraith form for longer, I think. Second sneaky strike. I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down. Could also finally take this. We can now speculative catalyst with our zero poison deck. I don't think so. I'm gonna take a second sneaky strike. It's kind of free. Oh. It's too bad. In this game, do you actually run through a deck of cards? Yes. Nice bouncing flask, dumbass. Is your deck more like a spinner that every drawn card must spin to decide what it is going to be? Oh, I mean, I don't know. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I think every card has an absolute position. Because there's a relic called Frozen Core. And Frozen Core is, you can... Is it Frozen Core? I think. Where you can see the entire draw order of your draw pile. Yeah, there's also cards that put things on the top or bottom. Yeah, it's like, I don't see the purpose of having, like, a spinner, unless that was, like, the gimmick. It's just, like, worse. Was Sneaky Strike always this good? Just wondering. Asking for a friend. Do cards get shuffled back into the deck once you use them? Yeah. So we have, I guess I'm blocking the discard pile. But these are the cards that we've discarded. And these are the cards that are in our deck. And once we reshuffle, we get all of them back. I think except for the card that you played, which doesn't get reshuffled until after. If you draw a card at the same time. That's what I meant to say. I'm so used to the cultists having plastic chairs behind them like they're Virgil. Wait, what mod is that? I need that. What the hell? Hey, look, it's our acro. We were looking for that. Okay, were we upgrading anything? It's Alchemize? What does Alchemize upgrade do? +0. Piercing Whale. Leg Sweep, actually? Maybe upgraded Leg Sweep is good. I don't think we need to upgrade Sneaky Strike. Upgrading damage is usually, like, pretty whatever. Yeah, this is what we were doing. We are taking 14, or we take 0. We're not in a rush. It's called This Is Power, gives it to the champ too. Incredible. Huh. Huh. Oh, right, I forgot what we're doing is, like, we're endlessly agonying. Dude, we're gonna agony so endlessly. Well, this is unfortunate. Get this out of my deck. There's a Terror in our deck, right? I don't want to draw it. Oh, like Sweep first. Ooh, 1,000 cuts. I'm about to burst. I'm gonna burst. Ooh, Tactician. Guys, I'm gonna burst. I'm gonna burst all over the champ. My agony is so endless right now. I guess we don't have to, like, leave them in the deck. As long as we have one, we're kind of okay. Dude, I'm gonna burst! I'm bursting! Guys, I'm gonna burst! I'm about to burst. Hello, Endless Agony. We can't Dagger Throw because we can't play the Sneaky Strike. There's another Dagger Throw. Nightmare. Oh, we have Nightmare Wraith form now. Okay, I think that's probably going to be our plan. That's like a good plan. Our Wraith form also already costs 0. Just kind of good. Oh, hey, look, another Wraith form. Let's make this one also cost 0. Silent is such a messed up character. Like, what an absolute, like, I feel like I'm committing a war crime against this, against the champ. Like, this is, like, I'm bullying him, man. This just isn't fair, dude. We are looking for Nightmare. We haven't found it yet, unfortunately. Dagger throwing is also bad because we don't want to draw it, because that would be bad. Should probably stop playing the shivs, huh? Where is my Nightmare, dude? Like, hello? Game? Please? There it is. We unfortunately can't burst it, which is really too bad. Yeah, he's about to have 21. Ooh, we have energy now? That's cool. Another Endless Agony. This one. We're trying to draw, like, more powers. How do we win? We're gonna have, like, a whole bunch of Wraith forms. I'm just wondering how we actually win the game. Why horn with boy sound? Oh, sorry. I'm kind of a horny individual. I don't know how to answer your question. I apologize. Do I play this Wraith form? Are we going to be able to do 241 damage soon? Probably. Aren't you retaining it? That is true. We have another zero-cost Wraith form in our deck, though. I don't even know why I played the footwork. It doesn't even make sense. Just because we didn't have enough Wraith forms. we didn't have enough of them, so I kind of wanted to add 6 of them to my hand this turn. Guys, I think I solved Silent. I think I figured out how to win a Silent. All you need to do is you need to get 1,000 cuts and then make your Wraith forms cost 0. And then if you play all of the Wraith forms for 0, you get like 6 damage on them. That's like 6 damage on your Wraith forms. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Here we are, though. Guys, I don't think we have enough intangible. What if we run out of intangibles? If it had been 7, that'd be too busted. Yeah, it's really a balancing act between whether or not doing 6 or 7 damage is fair, so I see what you're saying. I need to, like, do damage. Give me something else. Well. Endless Agony. If we Endless Agony into Endless Agony, we have, like, infinite Endless Agonies. It's an Endless Agony infinite. That's crazy. Just, all my cards block for 0. I have minus 25 dexterity. Is there an achievement for having minus 999 dexterity? I'm just trying to, like, actually win the game. Oh, wow, we have an after image. That means I don't take 1 damage anymore on each of these turns. Truly, this is the endless agony I've heard so much about. The agony, it is so endless. Wow, it's not weekend? Come on. Well, that was very silly. Hey, look, it's another Wraith form! Oh, man. I feel like I should get a setup to make it easier to play this Wraith form. Maybe Storm of Steel is better, so that we can, like, discard our hand and then do something with it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more Wraith form. I do want more energy, actually. Because we don't have, we don't really have energy in the deck. And I want to be able to play Wraith form plus something else. So we'll take Collar. Collar makes sense. Collar is usually a no-brainer. I actually think that I've been trying to not take Collar. Because I think picking Collar has made me die in Act 2 hallway fights. When I don't need to be dying in Act 2 hallway fights, and I could instead, like, pick something else and be winning the game. Alright, well, I feel like our deck is moderately strong, except for maybe trying to find an Acrobatics and a Tactician, so... It's like I don't really want to, like, actually fight the elites. I think we go here. Bonfire before elite. It's probably safest. It's like we have infinite scaling with Dead Branch, so I think we just kind of, like, do that. Hey, look, it's the acrobatics we needed. That's crazy. Bullet time? Taking a lot of damage. It's like, what is the likelihood I can actually play this grand finale? 0. I just play this. Oh, I can play the fire potion, I guess. That works. Eviscerate. Or preparade. I like preparade. Wow. They just do not give a shit about my existence at all. That's not very cool. I didn't have a spot for the potion. I'm super smart. No! My wraith forms. I think I'm dead. I think I literally just died. The grand finale again is crazy. That is the second time this run that we've gotten grand finale. Have we picked a blade dance yet? We haven't, right? We can take a blade dance. What if it randomly gives us wraith form? That'd be so powerful if our blade dance gave us wraith form. And wait a second. If we, in the boss fight, we have 4 energy, so we can literally blade dance into wraith form. I've sold myself. I'm sold on it. If I calculate a gamble, then my sneaky strikes will refund me 2 energy. Oh, we're so dead. Never mind. We're crazy good at this game. Take 14. We really are kind of dying, though. My problem is I actually don't even know if this fight is going to be over in 3 turns. Like, I'm not confident about that. This is probably where the character becomes too complicated and I don't know how to play the game anymore. Sure. We will now just simply attack them. And hope that it is good. Oh, choke would have been really good if we started with it. The second Phantasmal Killer. Guys, I'm dying. I'm dying and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Come on, give me some scaling. Where's my scaling? Oh! I died. I forgot it was going to change its intent. I think we could have survived that. Probably. Yeah, I don't think the Endless Agonies were it. I'm going to be honest with you. It was probably a little loose. But that was fun. I had a lot of fun, though. That was very fun. But see, so I'm gonna, like, actually, to be, like, completely honest with you, this fight is literally why I think I should stop taking Slaver's Collar too much. Because I'm like, okay, I need energy. Not that we had another option there. I think Slaver's was still correct there. But this is literally the case where I'm like, I felt like I needed more energy to play more things, and I didn't have it in the deck. So I wanted more energy, and then I couldn't do it. So if it was like this or like Fusion Hammer, I actually think I'm supposed to take Fusion Hammer. Because like I don't need to upgrade anything in this deck. Right? Like this is all fine. And then I would have been able to play like a Wraith form plus something else on one of those turns, or like, you know, just in general. Like backflip into Dagger Throw Sneaky Strike would actually work. Like that works at 4 energy, but not at 3. Alright. Now that we've lost on Silent. So, Silent is fun. I've been having a lot of fun playing Silent, but let's play the real character. Let's play the real character. This is the real character. This is the real good character. 2 elites. 2, potentially 3 elites. I'm just chilling. So we have a parallel universe. I wonder if that's, like, good. We'll try it. Still don't have all the unique effects memorized yet. Which ones? Suspend? The auras and stuff. Sidearm is a good card. So much damage. Looking for, like, suspend cards, I think, to pair with our parallel universe. If I get a divination, I'd be pretty happy. I also feel like I haven't picked Parallel Universe a whole lot. It's actually, like, a pretty good card that I just don't use a lot. It used to be a lot worse when it didn't have Retain. Is Flagbearer the type where you want to remove all or most of your starter cards, like the strikes and stuff? I think strikes are okay on Flagbearer. I think strikes and defense are both okay on Flagbearer because you get flexterity from your main card. I think command is probably one of the best plant cards, unfortunately. Like, I want this, you know, it's probably your best source of Horomite. And retraces hologram for 0 energy, so, like, I'm pretty sure that's... This is a pretty cornerstone card. I think I can just play everything and be okay. Next turn we have Flex Potion plus... If I go double Signal for Aid, then we have 4 Chasers. It's like a lot of Chasers. Excalibur. That was fast. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I've tried to make the character balanced, but, you know, to be fair, we used a potion, right? So it's like, is it fair that you use a potion to kill something, but also, like, the in-based mechanic of Seraphic Bolt and Command is just, like, lots of damage. Now you can also retrace Command to have, like, a duration 2 enhanced Oromite. It's like, is that fair? Probably. In absence of any other scaling or damage, we're just going to take the Excalibur. I think that was reasonable. Yeah. Potentially. I'm always a little concerned that, like, it's very not reasonable. Because, like, for example, Excalibur on turn, like, 10 is very, very unreasonable. But Excalibur before turn 4 is worse than Bludgeon. Whereas, like, it's not actually worse. But it's like, Excalibur sitting in your hand for 1 turn is like Bludgeon. And then Excalibur sitting in your hand for 2 turns is like Bludgeon plus. Compared to the kind of character mods I've played, it's quite balanced. Yeah, I know that Flagbearer 1 was, like, probably just unbalanced. And I want to, like, go over it again with a fine-tooth comb to rebalance it for Slay the Spire 2, but yeah. Usually mod characters tend to scale 2 to 3 degrees harder than the base characters. Yeah, and I wanted to capture closer to a base character for sure. Because the fun in games is the struggle, right? Not for everybody, I guess. I mean, if I wanted to win at the game, I would just, like, cheat. You know what I mean? It's like, just... just literally don't play the game and mod yourself to have a bajillion power. What's stopping you? The answer is that obviously people want to have some degree of gameplay, but... the question becomes what you think is too much. Yeah, you definitely need to make design constraints by yourself, right? The general problem with design is that you need to make your own design constraints. But the good thing about mods is that you can use the base characters as a precedent for your design constraints, which makes it significantly easier to balance what is okay for a character. Because let me tell you, if you try to make Slay the Spire without any base principles or any kind of whatever, good luck. Good luck. Good luck with that. It's very complicated. It's quite hard. Unlimited power is fun from time to time. I have a few characters I mess around with when I just want to zoom through stuff. Sounds like you're speaking from experience. I have not actually made a roguelike deck builder card game, but I have witnessed enough Slay the Spire modded characters, and also very specifically Jelly Slay the Spire, to know that it is very complicated to make a deck builder roguelike that is balanced and feels good to play. I think the funniest thing about sitting on a tactician school degree is that, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. Based on my current trajectory, I don't think I'm ever going to actually make a video game in my lifetime. I would say that it is fairly unlikely. It is a lot easier to just mod Slay the Spire and pretend like you know what you're doing, even though you're literally copying all of the dev's homework. And by that, I don't mean borrowing their code for the mod. I mean, like, using all of their numbers as stipulations for your design constraints. Do I do... I don't think I need these. You never know. I feel like lots of indies start out modding and then move into something built out more and more. Well, yeah, for sure. I just, like, I don't have the time. Right? I spend like 90% of my time live streaming or editing videos. So, like, I will never have time to make a video game. Doing all of the, like, boilerplate and system code is just, like, too much. That's why we mod. I don't actually know if I need to upgrade any of these. Upgraded Parallel Universe would be really nice, but I only really want that if I have a Divination. I don't have a Divination yet, but I could speculatively upgrade it. That I'm going to get a Divination because it is a common card. kind of want to get rid of the fracturing because it's knob. We are hoping to draw command. We did not draw command. This will be 60 damage next turn with a duplication potion. Yeah. Another Excalibur. Could you imagine? I like drawing cards. Double Excalibur, then you can sit on two. Do you think I could take two Excaliburs at the same time? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I could. It's like a bit much, don't you think? I have trouble handling one Excalibur at a time. I believe in you. Is that what they say? They're just like, nah, you got this. Here's two. Terrible. We are not currently suspending any cards. I should pick Parallel Universe more often. I feel like I haven't really been picking that card, but it's actually kind of sweet. Temporal Guard is upfront block. Actually, I wonder if Seraphim Feathers was better. We already have damage, though. It's not very fast. But it is damage. You can make it slightly faster. Don't think we have to do that at the moment, though. Maybe we upgrade Signal Parade. I feel like the runs where I have two Excaliburs, I never end up using one of them. That makes sense. I would believe you. It was a fun finisher, though. I'm glad. Excalibur wasn't very good, I think, in Flagbearer 1. I think it was okay, but it was a little awkward sometimes. So we solved the problem by just making it have retain. Like, do I wait one more turn? Darn. I was hoping. You're just charging during the whole fight? Yeah, it used to be... back when this character was a stance dancing character. It used to be that you recalled the flag and then did damage. Like, it was like a ×5 scalar or whatever. Something like that. With the point being that you... If you were planted, you would have more strength, and then you recall, and then it benefits off of the extra power that you had. A bit more watchery. It was definitely just... It was pretty watchery. I mean, I could literally play Flagbearer 1. I just can't... You can't have them installed or, like, running at the same time because it'll break. Because I think they use some of the, like, same card IDs or something. Like, you definitely... I don't know if you can run it, but you definitely can't open the library tab, at least. Because it breaks. Seraphim form used to not give upfront flight, because that was weird. You can't handle 2 Excaliburs, you can't bear 2 flags. Yeah, I know. I'm just a useless... I'm so useless. They told me that the one thing that I was supposed to do as, like, a cleric paladin was take care of the party, and I'm not doing that. I mean, we have an Excalibur, so I guess if we have infinite time, then Excalibur becomes really good. I wonder if Seraphim form shouldn't have 4 duration, but, like... It's probably fine. What's up? It's official, my ball situation has been resolved. No more doctors having to look at my nuts. Damn Pitbull made me go through 4 doctors, all touching and observing it. I'm glad you're okay, Rance. It's not, like, memes aside, because you were like... Here's the thing, is you showed up, and you were like, a dog bit my balls. So I was like, oh, that's, like, funny, so I guess we can meme about it, because, like, you came in and you were kind of jokey tone about it, but I was like, that sounds really bad. Like, are you okay? You know what I mean? Like, that's really bad. So I'm glad you're okay. Instead, you're just horning around. That is correct. That is correct. I think it's Seraphim form. We just, like, need infinite time to charge our Excalibur. Oh. I don't know. I kind of like the left path because it's only 1 elite. And there's a bonfire almost before the elite. But it'll be a difficult encounter. Oh, right before the elite. Possible bonfire after the elite is actually okay. Then we have to fight another elite. I think I'm okay with that. So difficult that's putting you to sleep. I'm just an EP baby. I'm very EP. I guess Parallel Universe is a lot better when Retrace is a better card. Wow. Signal for Aid Parallel Universe is insane. Definitely was bad, but I'm just lucky it wasn't worse. Glad that it's over. I now understand how women feel when they get their breasts checked. It's weird, especially the latest check girl was putting shit on my boys like bruh. Yeah, are you not allowed to request like a male doctor if that makes you feel more comfortable? It's still kind of weird. We were looking for a divination, so I'm glad we found one. I'm pretty sure Dimension Walker is good. I don't know if we take a second divination. Seems kind of loose. I like Manifest Chasers, but we have Excalibur as our do damage out of nowhere card. But we need Excalibur in our hand, and Excalibur is also 3 energy. Manifest Chasers is 0. I don't think we need it. No, it's not dead. Tilted. This one's also not gonna die. What the heck, man? I'm tilted. Dude wants to steal your $20. I would... Actually, I was gonna say I would have given it to them, but... You know, we know what happens with the thieves fight. We never give it to them. We never give them the thing. I feel like I need another upfront block card, so maybe barrier is good. But we don't have any scaling. I guess we don't, because we're looking for like a suspend card. Suspend card is probably better than barrier. I'm not adding 5 strikes to my deck. Ooh. Do I take this event and rest at the bonfire? I'm really bad about not getting mugged. It's a problem, both male and female touching my balls feels weird. They're nice about it, but bruh, it's so weird, had to look away. Yeah, that's fair. I think the first time I had a... I'm not going to talk about this. Yeah, certain medical tests are definitely, like, a little bit embarrassing. This one you start with a power. Ooh, inspiration. I've had most tests you can imagine since I had long-term health issues. They struggled to figure out. The worst was the EMG because the nurse kept apologizing after each shock. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't like medical things. I'm actually of all the things to have, I think, you know, being attacked by existentialism every once in a while is probably better than having like physical health problems that are like a huge problem for me on a daily basis. I think I lucked out. This seems really strong. This seems incredibly strong. Oh my god. And Parallel Universe is a broken card. Basically, they zap you to see how your muscles react. Just imagine this portly southern grandpa going, "Oh, sorry," after each zap for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Fair. Do I take Guardian Protocol? Again, I don't have any, like, scaling. I just, like, don't have Rally or Inspiration. And I haven't found one. Oh, God. Can I block this turn? This was 13. Damn, that's too bad. They didn't get anything. I'm dead. I am not dead. We are struggling, though. Is it more fun for you to play this flag better than the last one? I think so, actually. Because this character does a lot more of what I wanted the first one to do. Whereas, like, the thing that I keep saying is that the first one ended up being, like... I liked how planting and recalling the flag turned out, basically. Like, I like how it worked. It was kind of satisfying. But I think I like more what this character or version of the character is doing. So it's like, if you like Stance Dancing, the other one was probably better. If you like... I was going to say Silent. You might like this one better, but I think, I guess more closer to Defect. Just like Bing chillin', you know what I mean? Buffs and Bing chillin'. That's what I like. Take Temporal Spikes. I feel like Temporal Spikes is really good. Take Temporal Spikes. Mummified Hand. I'm really hoping we don't die. Ooh, Mummified Hand, and we have, like, 0 cost powers. We're popping off. That's crazy. Have you considered living instead of dying? I think I have to a lot, actually. Probably more than I'm comfortable with. Oh, oh, I'm gonna die. Wait, I died. Wait, I didn't mean to die. Wait. Wait, I could have survived, and I didn't survive. Wait. Wait, is there anything I can do about that? Do I just let it go? I don't know if I have time for another run after this, so I'm gonna save scum. We'll keep it going. But I think I could have survived that turn. I just had to, like, actually use a duplication potion or something. What if I dupe potioned Dimension Walker? Maybe I just need more cards to play next turn. The third time I've been offered a Guardian Protocol, and I'm still not taking it. Feels wrong in some aspect. Zero cost Seraphim form. Let's go. Yes, are you interested in the new Resident Evil flower? I think you'll really enjoy the Leon sections. They look really fun. I haven't seen anything about the new Resident Evil. Is it interesting? Ooh. Happy flower. Man, I really want to, like, rest somewhere. I would really like to rest. Resting would be super awesome. Yeah, what is the new one? I don't know what the new one is. I am moderately concerned about my next turn. Oh, right, I forgot how Holy Essence works. Actually, I haven't picked it in a long time. Ooh, Excalibur for 0? That's crazy. sacred ground kind of angle. I don't think so. Still just chilling. Okay, God, cultist plus the chosen one again. I think I'm gonna actually ancient potion to like not get the debuff. $50-50? Yeah, let's go. We're making a new Resident Evil Requiem 2 protagonists. One you play as a weak girl, so more about traditional horror resource management. Other one is Leon, more action-oriented. His kick got buffed, boy. Got them legs juiced, man. Wasn't Leon's kick already, like, really good? I thought the point was that his kick was, like, kind of good. You always wanted to get the stagger into melee. Yeah, I wish I cared more about the, like, arena mode in that game, because... But I felt like I couldn't be very successful except on, like... There was one character I think I was okay at. But I feel like I wanted to be better at playing Hulk, and then I just, like, never really got into it. I'm gonna take Maintain Leyline for our Seraphim form. Unfortunately, I can't upgrade it, but hopefully that gives us, like, infinite time versus this guy. Moments Past is something that I would have been interested seeing a little bit earlier. We are going to be redrawing this card, so it doesn't matter. Redrawing both, I should say. I don't know if we Seraphim form yet. I think we'll have time, so I'm gonna not rush it. Yeah, Signal for Aid, unfortunately, becoming one of the worst suspend cards in our deck now that we have a Divination. Don't really want to play it. It was good, but Leon seems like they gave him some more sauce, man. Like, boy got some cool-ass finishers. That's good. I think the gameplay of shooting to stun things to get, like, a melee finisher is good game design. It's fairly modern. Forgot I didn't have high ascensions unlocked library yet. I was like, why did I get full you at the boss? Yeah, for real. For real. I think that's me with like 3 potion slots. 3 potion slots definitely throws me off. Okay, we are at 70 damage. We have been cooking this Excalibur for so long. It's close. We're almost there. I'm getting close, chat. Okay. Yup. Surprisingly less damage than I thought it'd be, but... And then we do it again. Yup. It's funny how this guy just, like, isn't dying. I think if I do this first... just like isn't dying. You've played like 3 Excaliburs. Oh my god, am I dead? Have we finally died? Oh shit. Oh shit, I think I'm dead. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. We played like 3 Excaliburs with enhanced Auramite and this guy just isn't dead. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder if maybe I could have, like, Divine Flashed or something. No. Well, I mean, if there's anything to be said about Excalibur not being overpowered, it's that I charged it for, like, the entire fight, played it 3 times, and didn't win for free. Which is good. I even played it with Synergy, so it's fine. Damage you're going to take hovering over your head looks like you have weird red accessories. It's kind of funny. Okay, I think that's probably gonna be it for today. I think we're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna like go upload the language, the localization patch, and probably edit a short, and then I have to... Well, I don't have to, but I'm gonna go to locals. So hey, what I'm gonna say is, if you're still here, I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching, thank you for being here, I appreciate your support as always, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.